Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. Fans of Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 were not impressed as the young and golden contestants competed in a movie-related challenge during Week 3. The episode proved to ABC's Bachelor Nation that, even though The Bachelor and The Bachelorette are on hiatus, the spin-off is ready to offload some juicy moments. After Week 2 ended in a cliffhanger after a majorly tense moment between Justin and Susie, Week 3 started off with a pity rose and led into more love triangles, unexpected spicy PDA, finishing off with a bombshell coupling hint. However, while fans expected massive twists and turns, they weren't prepared for one of the challenges that had a shameful plug for the new movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Host Jesse Palmer explained that each contestant had to write down a secret and put it in a box. He read some outrageous secrets, but ultimately, everyone chose one that confessed someone had slept with someone in their home while their partner was in another room. The person had the chance of revealing their secret in return for a prize. It turned out to be Kathy, and everyone was shocked. Palmer revealed that Kathy had the chance of inviting someone to a private suite, and she chose Keith. However, fans couldn't help but fume at the movie plug, with one person writing, "A complete section of the episode being an ad for a movie." Another raged, "What? An in-show movie promo? This show is jumping the shark. #Bachelor in Paradise." A third said, "God damn movie promotion." As a fourth added, "Why do we have a literal promo in the show?" After the game and Kathy and Keith's date, Jonathan and Jill fought. In a confessional, Jonathan weighed his options until one of the producers asked if April was an option. He seemed to think about it, and a clip of the pair talking was shown. Jonathan then tells the cameras that age does not discriminate. In the teaser, April is seen stroking Jonathan's abs and mentioning to him that she'd jump his bones. On X, fans couldn't believe it, with one person writing, "I didn't have Jonathan and April on my bingo card." Another penned, "Jonathan better go to that second door on the right, since be begging to stay." As a third added, "Jonathan, oh my God, I like you. Please don't be weird." Fans seemed to like April with Jack earlier, though, with one saying, "Am I emotional over April and Jack's kiss? Maybe I am." As another added, "Jack and April, I can see it so much." At the beginning of the episode, fans shared their thoughts on the new Golden cast members, with one saying, "I don't care what anyone says, I'm so excited for the Goldens, ah." Another added, "I take back everything bad I said about this season. Now that the Goldens have arrived, Paradise has truly begun." The Goldens arriving, drinks in hand, already flirting with everyone, as they should. While many praised the newcomers' arrival, others weren't as welcoming to it. As a viewer wrote, "The senior citizens on Bachelor in Paradise scare me low-key." Someone else mentioned, "I already hate this so bad. Get the old people off the beach." The sun was dipping low over the pristine shores of Tulum, Mexico, casting golden streaks across the turquoise waters. The iconic Bachelor in Paradise villa gleamed against the setting sun, filled with laughter, flirtation, and the inevitable drama that came with another season of love, heartbreak, and reality TV theatrics. Season 10 had promised twists and unforgettable moments, but nobody expected the chaos that would erupt over a seemingly innocent movie-related challenge. It all started on a balmy Wednesday evening, just after cocktail hour. Contestants lounged by the infinity pool, their drinks glinting in the sun, as host Jesse Palmer strode confidently into view, a stack of envelopes in his hand. "Paradise, are you ready for tonight's challenge?" Jesse called out, his grin wide and mischievous. The group stirred with curiosity, some exchanging wary glances. The challenge was simple, or so it seemed. Each contestant would act out iconic movie scenes with a twist. The goal? Impress their peers with creativity, charm, and their ability to fully commit to the role. The prize? A coveted one-on-one date with a potential love interest of their choice. As the contestants divided into teams, whispers and laughter filled the villa. But for fans watching from home, the announcement sparked immediate concern. Social media lit up. "Movie challenge? This never ends well." And "This is a disaster waiting to happen. Paradise isn't a movie set." The first round of scenes was dramatic. Contestants reenacted classics like Titanic, Pretty Woman, and La La Land, improvising lines and physical comedy. But tension rose when some contestants questioned the fairness of casting. "I don't even get a main role. How is that fair?" one frustrated contestant whispered to the camera. Meanwhile, fans began speculating online about favoritism and hidden alliances. Threads exploded with hashtags like BIP drama, movie madness, and unfair casting. Memes circulated of contestants dramatically whispering, "It's not just a movie, it's paradise." The dispute escalated when the most popular couple of the season, Tyler and Megan, were both assigned minor supporting roles, while newcomers with less screen time history landed leading parts. Social media users erupted. Paradise producers clearly want a new storyline. Tyler and Megan deserve the spotlight. As rehearsals began, the villa's playful energy turned tense. Some contestants struggled with acting, leading to awkward improvisations that drew laughter from some and scorn from others. "I can't believe I have to pretend to be a spy in a rom-com," complained Jason, flopping dramatically onto the couch. "I'm here for love, not Broadway." But the most explosive moment came when a passionate debate about authenticity broke out. "Why do we have to copy movies to prove who's worthy?" shouted Lila, her voice echoing over the pool. That evening, fans online erupted. Tweets flooded in, criticizing the challenge as contrived and tone-deaf. Bachelor in Paradise is not a talent show. Stop forcing the romance into a movie plot. Even veteran viewers noted the irony. The franchise had always thrived on authenticity, heartfelt confessions, private dates, spontaneous drama. A scripted, performance-based challenge seemed to betray that spirit. Finally, challenge night arrived. The villa was transformed into a sparkling movie set, complete with fake spotlights, red carpets, and a small stage for performances. Contestants were nervous, some embracing the fun, others still simmering with resentment. Megan and Tyler, assigned to a supporting romantic comedy role, were determined to make the best of it. Meanwhile, Lila, who had refused to rehearse fully, decided to go rogue, transforming her scene into a darkly comedic satire of the other contestants' melodramatic performances. The audience, both in the villa and at home, was shocked. Lila's improvisation overshadowed everyone, eliciting cheers from some and groans from others. Social media exploded with reactions. "Lila is the hero Paradise deserves," versus "This is chaos, just give them a normal date already." The judges, fellow contestants, and Jessie struggled to contain their laughter. The official winner was announced, Lila, for her audacious, boundary-pushing performance, but the decision only fueled fan anger. "Unbelievable," raged one viewer on Twitter. "This is Bachelor in Paradise, not SNL. Give Tyler the date." The fallout was immediate. Fans flooded social media with heated discussions, meme battles, and conspiracy theories. Reddit threads debated the fairness of the challenge. Instagram polls asked, was this a challenge for love or for drama? Meanwhile, contestants struggled to keep the peace inside the villa. Tyler, disappointed by the result, confronted Jessie privately. "This isn't what we signed up for. We came here to find love, not compete for a performance award." Jessie nodded, understanding the frustration, but reminding him of the show's dual nature, romance and entertainment. Paradise is always a mix of real emotion and showmanship. Back at home, viewers continued to debate. Some enjoyed the absurdity, calling it refreshingly bold, while others accused producers of prioritizing spectacle over the season's core, authentic romance. The controversy was so intense that the show's social media accounts had to moderate thousands of comments daily. By the following week, tension inside the villa had eased slightly. Tyler and Megan received a surprise date from Jessie, acknowledging their frustration while giving them a chance to connect away from the drama. Lila, basking in her triumph, apologized for any unintended offense, but refused to soften her boldness. It had won her a date and, arguably, the most memorable performance of the season. Fans' anger gradually shifted into amusement, with many acknowledging that Bachelor in Paradise had successfully delivered both romance and drama in one explosive package. Memes of contestants acting out movie roles flooded TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, cementing the challenge as one of the most talked about moments in reality TV history. Yet the debate continued. Had the movie challenge enhanced the season, or had it betrayed the heart of Paradise? The answer was elusive, just like love itself. One thing was certain: Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 had reminded viewers why they loved or hated the show. The perfect storm of romance, rivalry, humor, and controversy had arrived, and fans were hooked. As the sun rose over Tulum the next morning, the contestants gathered for breakfast, unaware of the next twist that would test their hearts, patience, and trust in Paradise. And somewhere online, fans were already crafting new hashtags. Hashtag Moviegate, hashtag Paradise Chaos,
Paradise
and Drama
awaits.
Never Ends.
The challenge announcement. The golden sun dipped toward the horizon, painting the Tulum sky in streaks of pink, orange, and violet. Waves lapped gently against the shore, a calm contrast to the tension brewing inside the Bachelor in Paradise villa. Contestants lounged by the infinity pool, their cocktails sparkling under the fading sunlight, when Jesse Palmer appeared at the center of the group, envelope in hand, radiating that perfectly practiced host charm. "Paradise," he said, grinning widely, "tonight's challenge will test your creativity, your spontaneity, and your ability to step into the spotlight. We're doing a movie challenge." The words hung in the air, and the villa went silent for a beat. Then laughter, whispers, and groans erupted. Contestants exchanged wary glances, some intrigued, some instantly anxious. "You want us to act?" Jason muttered under his breath, flopping back onto the chaise lounge. "We're here for love, not the Oscars." On social media, fans were already reacting. Hashtags like BIP drama, movie madness, and hashtag Paradise or Bust began trending. Tweets poured in. "Movie challenge? This season just went off the rails. Please tell me this isn't another contrived plot device. If Tyler and Megan don't get a main role, I'm done." The challenge premise seemed simple. Each contestant would act out iconic movie scenes with a romantic twist. Impress your peers, show creativity, and win a one-on-one date. Yet the simplicity was deceptive. As veteran viewers knew, Paradise thrives on conflict, competition, and emotional vulnerability, and this challenge promised all three in spades. Casting controversy sparks fan outrage. Casting began immediately, and the first signs of tension appeared. Contestants scrambled to secure lead roles, while others were reluctantly assigned supporting parts. Tyler and Megan, fan favorites known for their authentic connection, were shocked to be cast as secondary characters in a rom-com scene. Meanwhile, newcomers with little screen presence landed starring roles. "This is ridiculous," Tyler complained privately. "We've proven ourselves with real connections, and suddenly we're just props?" Megan sighed. "It's not fair, but maybe we can still shine." Meanwhile, fans exploded online. Reddit threads were flooded with debates. Producers clearly want a new storyline. Tyler and Megan deserve the spotlight. Favoritism is out of control. Classic Paradise producers. Honestly, I'm here for love, not the actors. The villa atmosphere was charged. Contestants whispered, strategized, and tried to navigate a challenge that wasn't about romance. It was about performance. Rehearsals began the following day, and Paradise quickly became a stage of tension. Contestants struggled with memorizing lines, delivering dramatic monologues, and improvising in front of cameras. "I'm not a comedian," Jason groaned, flopping on a couch. "Why do I have to pretend I'm a spy in a rom-com? I'm just here to date someone." Lila, ever the bold contestant, refused to rehearse fully. Instead, she crafted her own version of the scene, satirical, witty, and slightly chaotic. "Why do we have to copy movies to prove who's worthy?" she asked dramatically, throwing her script down. "Love isn't a performance, it's real." Fans online were in a frenzy. Tweets, memes, and TikToks exploded. "This is exactly why I watch Paradise. Chaos and drama in equal doses. Lila for president of Paradise. She refuses to conform. This is a talent show disguised as a dating show. WTF."
Even the contestants who loved performing began to feel the pressure. Mistakes, mispronounced lines, and awkward stunts became the norm. Arguments erupted about fairness, role assignments, and perceived favoritism. Paradise, it seemed, was teetering on the edge of complete pandemonium. The villa transformed into a dazzling movie set. Red carpets lined the poolside, fake spotlights illuminated a small stage, and the tension was palpable. Contestants arrived in their movie attire, some glamorous, some bewildered. Cameras captured every nervous glance, whispered insult, and attempted smile. The performances began. Contestants reenacted scenes from classics like Titanic, La La Land, and Pretty Woman, improvising lines with varying degrees of success. Lila, true to form, turned her scene into a comedic masterpiece, exaggerating every dramatic beat while mocking the overly earnest performances of others. Lila is literally stealing the show. Who even cast her? This is what chaos looks like. I can't stop watching. Give Tyler the date already. He doesn't deserve this. The judges, contestants themselves, and Jesse Pelmer struggled to maintain composure. Lila's audacious performance earned her the challenge victory, sending Tyler and Megan into a mix of relief, disappointment, and frustration. Even viewers at home were divided. Memes flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Lila as the rebel of paradise, Tyler and Megan as the wronged heroes, and Jason as the confused spy. The fallout was immediate. Contestants whispered behind closed doors, trying to navigate the delicate mix of romance and rivalry. Tyler confronted Jesse privately. "This isn't what we signed up for," he said, voice tense. "We came here to find love, not compete for a performance award." Jesse nodded, his charm tempered with honesty. Paradise is always a mix of real emotion and showmanship. It's messy, but that's what makes it unforgettable. Fans online escalated their outrage into detailed analyses, dissecting every line, performance, and role assignment. Reddit threads reached tens of thousands of comments. Instagram polls asked, was this challenge for love or for drama? And TikTok videos parodied the chaos endlessly. By the next morning, Paradise was still buzzing with tension, but also with anticipation. Tyler and Megan received a surprise one-on-one date, a nod to their resilience and popularity. Lila, meanwhile, embraced her victory, but remained unapologetically bold, refusing to soften her antics. Love, drama, and the next twist. As the sun rose over Tulum, the villa simmered with both excitement and anxiety. Contestants sipped coffee, discussed their next moves, and wondered what twists the producers had planned. Meanwhile, fans online continued to debate the morality, fairness, and entertainment value of the movie challenge. Some saw it as a misstep, turning the focus away from authentic romance. Others embraced the chaos, calling it refreshingly bold and the season's defining moment. The challenge had achieved what Bachelor in Paradise always does best. It brought viewers to the edge of their seats, inspired memes, sparked debate, and reminded everyone that love in paradise is never simple. By the next cocktail hour, whispers of a new challenge circulated. Fans held their breath. Would it be romance, drama, or another performance test? Paradise never plays it safe. And one thing was certain, Season 10 had already delivered one of the most talked-about moments in the franchise's history. #MovieGate, Paradise Chaos, and drama never ends online for days, cementing the episode in reality TV lore. Love, rivalry, laughter, and tears, all perfectly blended on the sun-soaked shores of Tulum. And as the camera panned over the villa, capturing every nervous glance, stolen kiss, and whispered conspiracy, fans everywhere knew, in Paradise, the drama is as real as the love.